So they say we got a storm coming. I guess we're gonna get like 9 to 12 inches starting tonight and then going into most of the day tomorrow. And I'm running a little low in the basement for firewood, so it's always a good idea to have plenty on hand, because if you have a foot of snow on the ground and you can't get across it for an extended period of time, I don't want to be stuck with no firewood. So some of you might be wondering, why don't I just use the Coyote tractor and or military trailer to move this firewood? Truth be told, the Coyote has the 8-foot snow plow on it in preparation for tonight's snowstorm, which I just mentioned. And I really don't feel like taking the plow off, putting the box on. And it's fun to use different methods to move your firewood. Keeps things more exciting, and it makes, in my opinion, for better videos. So I am kind of a numbers guy, and I like to know the specs on things. So for anyone curious, this is a 2019 Nissan Frontier SV Midnight Edition, which means it has like blacked out rims, blacked out lettering, all that kind of stuff. And I believe the bed is rated to hold somewhere around 1,200 pounds. And it's rated to tow, I think, like 6,700 pounds. So this model actually has a 5-foot bed. You could also get the Frontiers with 6-foot beds, but you would have had a smaller rear cab. So if you wanted to transport your kids or whatever, you'd have a lot less leg room in there. So speaking of Japanese pickup trucks, have you guys seen the new $10,000 Toyota? I think it's called a Hilux IMV 0 or something to that effect, but that looks like a really good thing in my opinion. I think trucks in the US in general have really gotten out of hand. It used to be you could buy a basic pickup truck with an 8-foot bed, standard transmission, roll-up windows, you know, no frills, basic interior, and you could do it for a reasonable price. Those were considered work trucks. People didn't care about all that fancy stuff. They just wanted the truck to do work and make money, pay their bills. Now it seems like, you know, I don't know how it is in your area, let me know, but here in Massachusetts, I see so many people with these $80,000 pickup trucks and they don't have a single scratch on them. They've obviously never been used for any kind of real work, just a glorified car. So I think having the option of a $10,000 brand new pickup truck like they're talking about with this Toyota Hilux, I think that's going to be a real game changer, and I would be interested in buying one. Let me know you guys' thoughts on the whole thing. And with the Auto Workers Union talking about the raises and the stuff that they want to get in their contract, I can't see how American-made vehicles are going to get any cheaper. Pretty soon, you're not going to be able to buy a new vehicle for under $100,000, which to me is absolutely insane. Don't be ashamed with what kind of truck you drive. In fact, let me know in the comments, what do you have for a truck and how do you like it? People can call this a baby truck or whatever they want. I really don't care. It doesn't bother me in the slightest, because I know that this was a truck that I could afford. It's gonna have decent gas mileage and it's gonna get the job done for things I need to do. And this truck, brand new out the door, was less than $30,000, which a lot of people that own new trucks cannot say that. So gets my job done and does the job for me. In fact, In fact, you know what I was thinking? I know I said in my New Year's video that I was going to try to stop doing so many new projects and stop being so, bouncing all over the place, but I can't help it, the way my brain works. I think of this and I think, how cool would it be to have it insert a custom dumping bed for this truck that may be dumped with something like an electric actuator or something like that. We had a battery that powered it. I think that would be really cool. Let me know in the comments if you think that would be a cool project or not. In fact, let me put a few pictures on the screen of things I've hauled with this truck and let me know whether or not you think it's impressive. I've hauled a lot, and I do mean a lot of firewood with this Nissan Frontier. I've hauled loads of locust, oak, hickory, all kinds of heavy woods. And some of these loads with the weight of the trailer are, right around 4,000 pounds. I've hauled a lot of different things with this truck. Despite having a smaller bed, it does do the job, and it's performed well for me over the years. And like I said, it didn't cost me a ton of money to buy it, and it's not terrible on gas. So, people can make fun of the smaller trucks if they want, but I think it's a foolish thing to do because everyone has to spend within their budget. And a lot of the people, like I said, with the bigger trucks that cost a lot of money aren't using them as trucks. So there's really hardly any point in even having the truck. You might as well just have a car at that point. Seems like the people that use their trucks the most have the smaller, plainest trucks of all. Let me know if you agree or not with that statement. So normally I'd be using my super tilt trailer behind the truck, but unfortunately at the moment it has asphalt roof shingles in it from a job. So I'm using the Gorilla cart. I did a video on this cart. I think this is the biggest cart they offer. It's like 34 inches by, I want to say 52 or something along those lines. And it's rated to haul 1,400 pounds. So it's a pretty good sized cart, and I think it's gonna be perfect for bringing this firewood in before the storm. So the truck and the cart are both filled up with wood. Time to bring them over to the house, get them into the basement before tonight's storm. This is actually the first real snow event we've had this entire year or season so far, and here we are. Today's January, was it 7th? Yeah, January 7th. So to have no snow up until this point, I guess it's becoming more common, but it's not the winters we had when I was a kid, when you could guarantee you were going to get snow and you could guarantee the ground was going to be frozen. It's kind of a hit or miss nowadays here in 2024. You don't know what you're going to get. But let me know about the truck. Let me know if you think the Hilux is a good thing, the $10,000 truck. Let me know what kind of truck you have, how you use it, and what you think about the whole topic in general. See you next time.